In the 13th century, when world maps were still more shadows than lines, a 17-year-old boy left his home, unaware that his departure would change European history forever. This is the story of Marco Polo, the explorer who opened the gates to the East. Marco grew up in a merchant family. His father, Niccolo, and his uncle Maffeo had long traveled the world. When they returned from their long journeys, they brought news of a great emperor, Kublai Khan, the Mongol ruler who controlled more land than any other on earth. "Come with us," his father said, and without hesitation, Marco accepted a decision that would take him across deserts, mountains, and into the heart of one of the greatest empires in history. The journey to China was not an adventure, but a test of life. They crossed the Gobi Desert, which burned by day and biting by night. Sandstorms came without warning. Local stories spoke of mysterious voices that baffled travelers, voices called desert spirits. But that was only the beginning. They had to cross the roof of the world, in air so thin that even horses stumbled. But Marco kept going. Fear gave way to curiosity. He began to record the cultures, languages, and lives he encountered. Upon arriving in China, Marco saw something he never imagined. Clean streets, cities far larger than Venice, the fastest postal system in the world, the use of paper money, something unknown to Europe, giant ships with navigational compasses, entertainment, food and technology that seemed centuries ahead of their time. Kublai Khan saw Marco's intelligence and liked it. He appointed Marco as his ambassador, a rare honor, especially for a foreigner. For years, Marco explored the Mongol Empire. He visited remote Tibet, densely jungled Burma, and even the wonders of India. He recorded everything: culture, trade, food, politics, even exotic animals never before seen by Westerners. His small notebooks bear witness to how the East lived in ways Europeans could never have imagined. After 24 years, Marco finally returned. But Venice was no longer a peaceful home. It was at war with Genoa. Marco was captured and thrown into prison. It was there that he met the writer Rustichello da Pisa. Every night, behind bars, Marco recounted his travels, and Rustichello wrote them down. When his book was published, many accused Marco of lying. His story was too incredible to believe, but Marco simply smiled and said, "I haven't told the half of it." Centuries later, the book became one of the most influential works in the history of exploration. Even Christopher Columbus carried a copy of Marco's book with him when he set sail to discover the New World. Marco Polo was more than just an explorer. He was the first window the West opened to the East. His travels transcended time and space. His stories serve as cultural bridges, inspiration, and proof that curiosity can conquer thousands of miles.